For years, I've been seeing you in my dreams,
Oh,
and lately, more and more. I
I
know
can
it's
see it.
you, but I can
Ikaw
no
ba yan?
longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you. I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote. I can hardly imagine what a
Okay.
nightmare you're going through.
Oh,
Remember, you're
red
not
blood
alone.
dito? Ikaw ba yan? Tapos,
I'm sure our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health,
parang may
just
kamukha
as
din
you
mga ito.
requested.
Tara siya. Hindi ko mukha sila sa puso ngayon. Kamukha
He
siya sa
doesn't know
puso
your
eh.
intention, and with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me.
Talaga.
I know you think the only thing that can help you is a miracle. But such itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave condition who are desperate or seeking help. I hope the man you're pursuing can actually ease your mind.
Ah, ah.
But if not, remember that in the end, we will find a way to help you. Just because we can't see it now does not mean it doesn't exist. Send word as soon as you get there. I want to know you are safe. With as much love as I have. Ligia.
Oh, the fuck. Name's the door. Leaky. And if you have to the dumbest lesson I've ever heard. Damn it.
Could you spare a moment for me? I'd like to send a telegram.
Of course. Pardon me, sir, but are you feeling all right?
Yes, thank you.
You're not looking your best.
Thank you.
Para siyang zombie yan.
What's your message?
Take this down, please. Arrived. Very beautiful views. People honest at first glance. Sincerely, your barely living cripple.
I didn't mean to cause offense.
Well, then strike that, please. Take this down, please. Arrived. I think I
Sa
have
mga
found them.
message, ano, may
I hope
makakaalam
you
na
will
isa.
receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
And payment?
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
That will do.
Assault
From
tayo.
whom?
My name is Viktor Szulski. Szulski. And Victor with a W, not a V.
Interesting name. Where's this headed?
Warsaw. Russia.
And this is supposedly Georgia. Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere, on every map.
Maps change. I know. Let's get on with it.
Wala, parang meron siyang phantom nun.
Pardon?
I was talking to myself. Which way to the village?
The coachman is picking up the mail. Maybe he'll give you a ride.
Thank you.
Loony.
Oh, parang maganda, no? Parang 80s, ano? Talk about
Hello. Are you going to the village by any chance?
Hello there. Where else? There's nowhere to go here, sir. The station, the village, and the cemetery. That's all. A horse can't go any higher.
The village is what interests me.
Well, if you've got reason to be there, climb in.
I'd be grateful.
Always nice to have someone to shoot the breeze with.
what? Hoping for the better.
Nothing to see around here. This is everything. Hard to get lost in this place. Head to the tavern over there, past the little square, up the steps. They'll tell you where the preacher's at. Or this time of day, he'll be there himself.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh. Yung nga pa pati ako, no? Parang Resident Evil lang, ang control. Saan? Yeah. Ba, yung picture, na-double yun. Sino pala yun?
Gentlemen, is this the tavern here?
Hey, Putnik. You coming from far?
Indeed, I'm tired.
Nice boots. Are they warm?
I'm not here for long. I'm looking for a certain healer.
First you gotta make a donation. To the Tsar's army. Warm boots, for instance.
And a coat. He won't need a coat once he's lost his boots.
It's your snummy. We're the Tsar's soldiers.
Those don't look like soldiers' faces. Closer to thieves.
I don't think he'll talk to us voluntarily.
Ay. Ah. No? Oh, dito? Ito lang, mamatay na si Gag. How? Hear you.
Serves the Ruskies right. They won't report us. They'll be too embarrassed to admit some cripple got the better of them.
The fuck was that? Hey, oh, fuck you. Fuck. Fuck, what you staring at, huh? Ito yung isa. Who's staring? Oh,
Good boy.
what? In the hell?
Forgive me, sir. Is your name Grigory Efimovich Rasputin?
Oh, no, come on.
I forgive you.
I'm sorry. It's just I've been looking for you for a very long time, and
And you expected this thinking simpleton, an illiterate who swindles sick people and claims he can speak to God himself. I already said I forgive you.
yes, I've heard. Especially in Petersburg. I've also heard about the healings, even hopeless cases. Inexplicable ones.
And what do you believe in?
If you help me, I'll believe all of it. And please believe me when I say I've tried everything short of a miracle. And I know the meaning of that word. I'm a Thaumaturge.
Where are you coming from?
I first learned of you in Paris. A charismatic miracle worker from Russia. I even heard about you from my doctors. By the time I got to Petersburg, you were already gone. I've crossed almost 3 continents, through Siberia, India, and half of Europe. But if you're asking me about my origins, I'm from Poland.
From which Poland? The Russian one, the German one, or the part that belongs to Austria?
From Warsaw.
Do you have a name?
Viktor Szulski.
On my path, I've already come across people who've lied to me about their problems, and then gone around calling me a charlatan. After them, others arrived, with pitchforks and torches, and I had to endure insults and spit in my face, or flee for my life. And now you say you're a wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen or met in over 100 years. Forgive my amusement. I haven't had my first coffee yet.
I forgive you, and I'm still asking for help.
Prove you're a Thaumaturge, and I'll hear what you have to say.
What would you like me to do, sir?
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of. Find something in this tavern that belongs to me, and tell me something only I could know.
First, I need to have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I'll use to recognize the other objects.
Smell this.
What the fuck? Smell this? What is fucking gay?
Have you figured anything out yet?
I'll return to you in a moment.
I can hardly wait.
The fuck?
Let's take a look around.
Oh,
Who would have thought there were such layers of passion within him?
ano ba ang kailangan?
Careful you don't get achy feet. You're not too worn out. You look a little peaked.
Any moment now.
I have all day.
Ah, di pa tapos yun, seriously? Okay na pala. Tell mo. Mas puti with you. Ano.
What have you learned, wizard?
Well, you're a zealous man. It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such an impressive discovery.
I haven't finished yet. In Petersburg, you left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
At least one, my friend. Have a seat.
Oh, huh?
Tell me again, why were you looking for me?
A few years ago, I attempted to catch a wild saluter, and that ended with me losing contact with my first saluter. That means I
Yun lang
can't
tsura
develop
nila.
my
Para silang
abilities.
zombie.
I know that my Uber is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel the link anymore. Generally speaking, I'm losing it more and more each day. If it disappears, my mind... I'll lose my sense of reality. I'll fall into madness.
No, parang ano
I
no.
don't know if I
Dark.
can help you.
I've got money, if that's what matters.
Give it to the needy. Your riches mean nothing to me. I meant I don't know if I'm able to help you. My gift is something I've received from God. Some I've helped, others I can't say. And I've never treated a thaumaturge.
Maybe just do the same with me as with the others.
We can try. Focus on my voice. You are safe. As long as you can hear my voice, you are safe. Let me gaze into your mind. Let me see through your eyes. Let
Let me in.
Where am I?
What
Rasputin.
the hell?
There's no one in here.
Oh, sino pa?
I need to get out of here.
Oh, ano ba ito?
What is this sound? Shackles?
Okay. Oh. Oh.
You're blind.
What the fuck? Sino
You've
ito?
never grasped the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
What do
Sino
I
mong
supposedly
graphics
not
nila?
see?
Parang sa
Flaw
only
clouds
people
your
with you.
vision. It always has. Pride. Your
Ah!
damned pride and sense
Ah!
of superiority.
I must have gotten that from you, father.
You'll lose,
Hindi,
idiot.
parang ano pala,
You
tormented
always
soul ang
do.
graphics. Oh.
You're even losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind.
What the hell?
Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
I can see, father. Clearly.
Oh,
Will you be lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
Where's Rasputin?
In the cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort. You all right?
Yes, yes. Absolutely.
I wanted to sweep.
I'm just heading out. It's so
Alright.
good to see you again. And something else. I saw him clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a salutar, unbound by a pact. A wild one. And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
You talking to me?
I was praying.
I wanted to sweep.
Oh my god, dude.
What do we have here?
Wait, seriously? Ano ito? Ah. Teenage. Let's go be.
Am I sensing?
What the hell?
Thaumaturge never fails me. There is something here.
Joe. Oh! It's gonna be a good night.
Am I sensing?
Oh!
Over my dead body. I reject this verdict.
Well, I expected as much. And he wanted to come see you himself. He was first to judge.
I said what I said, and I won't change my mind. You're attracting gawkers.
Not gawkers, a witness. And let him listen. He'll see it fairly. Sir, this liar and thief here stole a memento of my mother. And this witch says I'm supposed to hand my goose over to him too?
Because you strangled mine. And what do I care about some trinkets your mother left you?
Because we already know you strangled the goose, but you still haven't proved that Bogdan stole your pendant.
Where is the justice here?
Why don't you relax and listen to the words of a wise woman?
Well, all in all, I'm sorry, Bogdan.
Come inside, and tell me what you're doing here.
The villagers seem to have a certain respect for you, ma'am, so I wanted to ask your help with something.
I'm not getting any younger, boy. Talk before I drop dead.
Tell her you come back again.
A lot of people benefit from your wisdom. They're superstitious and timid, as far as I've been able to figure out. Easy to control, right?
Pot calling kettle. That, my boy, that you can ask that charlatan with fancy dress and beard. Who takes advantage of who here? Bah! The people here are believers, of course. But the spirit in the village is real too.
Do you mean Rasputin?
He didn't bring that evil spirit here. He draws on the spirit because he got folk to heal. But it's not him who brought it. We brought it on our own heads. And we've got to deal with it ourselves. I heard it howling. That's nothing human. One evil spirit here persecutes people, and you can hear it now and then, sometimes. Tragedies attract it, and impure thoughts. We here call it a Bukavach.
But other places probably call it other things.
An evil spirit's an evil spirit.
Okay.
It torments people and turns their weaknesses against them.
And what if I told you I could get rid of it?
I'd say I'll believe it when I see it. And I'd ask, how else can I help you?
Well then, I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, madam.
What the fuck? Naman malinaw yung mapa. Oh, dead. Ito. Oh! Ito. Oh. Mhm. Now, this game shit. So strong.
Excuse me. I need to get to the local cemetery. Could you give me a lift?
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to the cemetery. It's not like anyone there is going to run away. And look, my horse is more dead than alive.
I'll be right back.
Really. Ito.
I'm not going anywhere.
Maybe you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all.
Well, on the other hand, this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery, and I meant to take the horse out for a ride, so get on.
Ah, may powers pala siya, no? Oh, may lang. Ah! Oh. Ba't ayaw? Paano? Ayaw ko na yan. Eh, baka nandito na ako. Bakit yun ang cemetery? Ah,
You're alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
I don't have enough words to thank you for what you've done for me. I haven't felt this way in years.
I'm
scared.
glad I could help.
When I heard you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest for Vasily's soul. The whole village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the village.
You see? To them, every harm comes down to witchcraft. They believe that after Vasily's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other Yafits.
What?
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a salutor.
Mystery
That
ano?
was
Ah!
like influencing the
Why?
villagers and wailing at night.
They're good
Well-
people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise woman was saying the evil spirit is a book of hatch.
Does the creature hunting you rattle chains, slither around, and have a mouth full of giant
Parang
fangs?
movie ano? Hindi siya laro. Parang
Book of
movie.
hatch.
Where did this elder live?
I'll show you. Let's allow Vasily's soul to rest for today. Amen.
Ah. Parang shit. Parang movie ano? Parang ano? Hindi laro. Parang movie.